Good morning, good morning, and welcome to Morning Musings with Amelia McHenry from Dodona Coaching, your achievement coach for going for your big dreams. Yeehaw! Whoop whoop! We are here this morning to tap into the universal knowledge and find out what the message is that it has for us today about going for our big dreams. And what I mean by going for your big dreams is going for what's authentically right for you. It doesn't have to be the Hollywood star dreams or the going to the moon dreams. It could be the, just living my most authentic life. It could be the, sitting in my garden dreams. It could be the, driving on the racetrack dreams. It could be, whatever's your truth, whatever's in line with your interests and what will make your life sparkle. Because we all have this spark within us, and that's a spark that was gifted to us from the universe. And it's what we're meant to bring to the world. And at the moment of our birth, we were gifted this spark, this gift. And, seems like throughout life that spark gets dimmed. People have their opinions. People, tell you what you can or cannot do because of who you are and the history of your family or, history of your culture. And so it dims the spark ever so slightly every time something like that happens. But now is the time to take all of that stuff away. Take it all away. And shed it layer by layer so that you can bring that spark back up into the world. It's still shining through, but it's just having a hard time getting through all the stuff because, it's like looking at a dirty windshield, right? And it's hard to see. It's hard to see the spark within. But once you clean it off and that spark starts shining through, amazing. It's gorgeous. You're gorgeous. You're internally gorgeous. And it shines through when you can clear off all that clutter. And give your gift to the world. And it could be that your gift just affects the community you're in, just affects the family you're in, just affects, the people that are around you. But that's the ripple, right? You are the drop in the lake that creates the ripples. So it could be that whilst your dream looks small to others, it's the impetus for big dreams, something big, major to happen, perhaps generations down the line. But it's yours drop in the water that created the ripple for that thing to happen. Like the butterfly effect, right? You're the butterfly. That's the effect. Your wings flapping created that typhoon or that amazing thing that happened way far away. So don't dim your spark, and let's get intentional and feel the feels and get connected. So feet on the ground, deep breaths. And I didn't mention, we are using Alana Fairchild's Sacred Rebels Oracle deck as our conduit into the universal knowledge to see what do we need to hear from the universe today. And I like to have the cards come up 3 times on top, and that was it. There we go. The perfection of your life. The perfection. You are perfect. Your life is perfect. Perfection of your life. Let's take a look at what that has to say. I think it says a lot just in the title. All right. We're going to read from her book. So, the perfection of your life. Have you ever seen a storm pictured from above? It can appear so beautiful and elegant. This is certainly different to the ground view, which can be quite a violent experience. So too, there is great beauty in your life now. However, at this point in the natural process, you may be experiencing it as anxiety-inducing rather than beautiful. You may sense it as internal chaos. You may feel it as something that is waiting to erupt from within, as a restlessness or an anxiety that you cannot quite articulate, but sense vaguely nonetheless. Perhaps the chaos is fully fledged, and a person or situation in your life is causing all kinds of havoc, upheaval, or change and uncertainty in your world. Whether the chaos seems subtle, strong, internal, or external, this oracle brings the same message for you. All is unfolding according to a perfect higher order. You are currently enduring a cosmic spiritual storm, which is having an impact on you. It is clearing things out, ruffling feathers, and preparing you for that lovely, super fresh, uplifting feeling that one experiences after the storm has finally passed. If you have drawn the oracle of after the storm as well, this message is amplified for you. Even if you have not chosen that card, but feel intuitively drawn to read the message for it after the healing process below, you are encouraged to do so. If you cannot believe there is anything happening, even at a subtle level, because you feel stuck, denied, bored, thwarted, or stale, this oracle brings you a message also. No matter what appears to be, in truth, there is only the unfolding creative genius of the universe. You are not forgotten. You have not been looked over. You have not been denied, found waiting, or rejected as unworthy. The storm that needs to erupt is in your own heart. Do your liberating rain dance. Excuse me. Rage, weep, pray, dance, paint, or sing. Express whatever is needed, however is needed, to exercise the blocked energy in your heart. Then you will call on the powerful perfection of your life path as it aligns for the next creative turn of the spiral of life. Once again, you will trust and directly experience the flower of life unfolding within you and around you. Perfection. Perfection. All right, let's do the healing process. Again, get your feet on the floor, connect with Mama Earth, connect with the universe. Let it flow through. Hand on your heart or wherever is comfortable. This is where I get my spiritual yas, yas, queen. So, yeah, connecting above and below and within. Imagine that you are standing at the silent center of a great cleansing storm. All aspects of your life are rained upon, blown about, and even messed up a little. How do you feel? The storm then passes, and you are left with soft sunshine and slightly soggy feet. Some parts of your life will have been washed away. Some others will be strong and stable. A bit messy, perhaps, but still there nonetheless. How do you feel? Underneath your feet, you see a pattern forming in the cleansed earth, as if it is rising up from the damp, slightly disturbed soil. A golden gleaming geometric pattern of the flower of life glows. Sense the perfection of the form. See how each flower feeds into the next in symmetry, harmony, and balance. Finish this practice by saying, I give thanks for the higher order of my life, which I trust implicitly as it guides me into wholeness and love. From that which appears as chaos, new order is rising. I trust this and receive the gift of higher order in my life. Now, through grace and mercy, so be it. Aho. Relax for a moment. Become aware of your feet, and in your own time, go back to your day or evening. You have completed your healing process. If you are drawn to the flower, or if you are very drawn to the flower of life pattern, you may like to research further and draw or color it into your journal as a visual meditative exercise. Perfection of your life. This reminds me of a concept that my group participants we all kind of came up with it over the years. And it is that of the shift storm. And, if you take out the F, right? Because we all go through a shit storm, right? It hits the fan, life goes sideways, things go crazy. It's that chaos, right? And when going through it together and discussing and understanding it, we realized that whatever came after it was so much better than what we had before it. And I think this applies after watching people go through shift storms. It applies universally if you allow it. You can make it worse, yes, because you're not accepting the clearing out, right? The storm comes in. If you think about a storm, and I live in the South where lots of whirligigs come along, not fun. But if you think about that kind of a storm, it comes in and it wipes things out. And it takes away what's not sturdy, what's not stable. It takes out the old and what's not working anymore. What doesn't work. It comes in and it throws it all around. And you get to see, oh, that's not working. And if I like to think of it in a financial way, is like if you're not paying your bills, a storm is coming your way, right? And you'd be like, oh, you know what? Not paying my bills isn't working anymore. Or spending all my money over here on this frivolous thing isn't working for the stability of my life. So I'm going to have to clear that out so that I can focus on the stability and the strength and the foundation of everything. Because it's going to make me, right? Life makes you. It's like, okay, hey, been trying to tell you, tapping you on the shoulder, been trying to tell you, and it's time. So here's a storm. Right? So that you can clean up. It's your opportunity to clean up what's no longer working in your life. And then it also, because wherever there's waste or wherever there's destruction, there's also fertilizer, right? It breaks down to become the nutrients that feed the seed that you have planted of new life. So it does all of this in one fell swoop. It clears out the old, fertilizes the new, and provides the space for that new growth. It removes things and you get to go, oh, I'm looking at a clear space. I can arrange it differently. Whether that's your house, whether that's your mind, your body, your thinking, right? You can arrange it differently. I have a great example. We bought a washer and dryer last year, and they installed it incorrectly, and it destroyed our kitchen. Like, destroyed our kitchen. We spent 6 months tearing everything out and remodeling, and could have been really nasty, but we kept looking forward to the new kitchen. And we were going to put things back the way they were, but when all the cabinets were getting put back, I was like, well, those cabinets kind of have to be there. That's the walls. But this island that was there that we wanted replaced, I was like, the way it was before didn't really work. It was confined, it was closed, it was, right? And I'm like, what if we shift it? What if we move it just a little bit and we put it in a different direction? And it opened up the kitchen so wide, and it's so fun. And we love going into our kitchen now. We love it. Every time we walk in, we're like, love our kitchen. Not that we didn't like it before, but it was dark and it was small and and now it feels light and open, and it's just amazing. So the shift storm is there to help you move even more closely to your big dream, because your life is perfection. It's the universe trying to help you, move you closer, give you what it is that you say you want. And you do that by the choices you make, by the decisions you have, by the perspectives you hold. And if you hold that a shift storm is there for you, not to you, amazing things can happen. Amazing things can happen. So with that, I will leave you to your perfection of life in this day and wish you the best in going forward towards your big dreams. And if you have enjoyed these morning musings, please hit the like and subscribe button. That would be awesome. And I would love to hear your comments on what your latest shift storms are and how you see it as nurturing your goals, nurturing your big dream. And with that, I'll leave you to it. Keep your eyes on the horizon, your hands on the wheel, and your foot on the gas, baby. Let's do this. We'll see you tomorrow.